Hey y'all, so today's just going to be a super short, casual video about how I do my beach waves, but I am going to do a little 5 or 10 minute makeup off of camera, and I just thought I'd show y'all a before and after. So this is my skin right now, having a little bit of a breakout, you know what I mean. Okay, so my quick little makeup look is done. My hair is brushed and I put heat protectant on it. I have very thick hair, so I use a clip to separate my hair, and I normally do it in 3 or 4 sections. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, my hair is picked up. I'd say this is about a third of my hair. My curling wand is a 1-inch barrel and it's set to 400. That's pretty warm. I wouldn't recommend that hat for everybody, but I have really thick, coarse hair, so my hair can take it. I'd say 350 is probably what most people would want to use. So I take my wand. Oops, it's kind of weird to do it on camera. I start at the top, I wrap it around away from my face, and I leave out the last inch or two. Pull it down and leave it. I do not mess with it until I'm done. So I'm going to do that all the way around for this section. I just realized I haven't showed it all how I do this side, and for me this side is more difficult than this side. I don't know if that's normal, so I'll just show you how I curl away from my face on this side. It's just a little more difficult for the hand placement, so still going away from my face. The big thing with doing this side is I automatically want to go to curling with the wand up. It's just easier placement wise, but the curls look better if they're all where the curling iron is facing down. So I'll show you on this next one. So the easiest way to curl on this side for me is to do it like this. That's just easier for me, like motion wise for some reason, but it looks better if I do it like this. So that's just preference, but that's how I do it. Once again, not doing anything except twirling in the direction of the curl. I'm going to finish this last one. It's a smaller piece, so it doesn't have to be held as long. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take down this next. So this is definitely going to end up being 4, basically 5 sections. So this is going to be our 3rd section right here, doing basically all but the part of my hair. I personally part either in the middle or just to the left of my widow's peak. Whichever side you part on, it doesn't really matter. This part is still the same. I'm gonna just keep doing like I have been. Take the section, no certain size, curling wand down, away from my face. Oops, I lost it. Away from my face, leave an inch or 2 out, pull it down, twirl away from my face in the direction of the curl, and on to the next one. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one, and then I'll be back to show you how I do the piece that is my part. Okay, so the bottom section is curled. I'm just gonna go ahead and go up again, this time taking a little over half of, a little under half of what is left. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't take super small pieces. Like I said, I have super thick hair and I want a really loose curl anyways. So I don't take super thin pieces. It's all depending on what you want. Sorry, this cord's in my face. I'm obviously not good at this. So the only thing I'm doing right now is twisting in the direction of the curl. I didn't get enough at this end, I'm not rewrapping the whole thing, just the part I want it to get more. And that's fine. So, again, away from my face. I'm not doing anything consistent except for curling away from my face. Leaving an inch to 2 inch out. And I'm gonna do this all the way around again. For some reason I'm not holding it long enough. So I'd say I'm actually probably doing closer to 10 seconds to get it the way I want. It's not gonna look the exact same every time. That's just, unless you're like very calculated, it's not my preferred method. As you can see, it's pretty loose. That's fine, that's what I want. Okay, both sides of these are curled. Now we're gonna work on the part that is my part. I'm gonna part a little to the left of my widow's peak today. So I'm just parting all the way back, even though I don't actually wear my part this far back. I'm gonna curl this side and then I'll come over here to this side. So I start in the back. I do a little bit smaller pieces just because I want the curls to be slightly more defined on top. So once again, iron down, wrapped away from my face, inch to 2 inches at the bottom left out. I'll still curl in the direction of the curl, just like twirl it. And I'm gonna do that all the way. No specific time, just until I feel like it's pretty hot. Because like I said, I want these to be tighter than the rest were. Once again. And okay, so this side's just gonna be cooling, and I'm gonna do the same thing over there, but this side is thicker because I took some from over here to pull, and this side of my head is thicker than this side for whatever reason, so I should probably actually be parting this way, but it doesn't feel right to me. So same, like I said, my natural instinct is to want to do it this way, but it looks better. Curling iron down, hold it tighter. I'm doing my hand very awkward. It's so much more difficult this way, but it looks better. And you get used to it with time. And oh, got myself. Don't be like me. They come with those gloves, but I don't prefer them. Sorry. This is probably the worst hair tutorial you've ever seen in your life. Okay, finally got it. So I know a lot of people will say they're really bad at curling their hair, but obviously I'm really bad at curling my hair. And I still do it and people still like it. So I just want to encourage you to, even if you feel like you're not good at it, just keep doing it. You'll find what you like. And it gets easier with time. Okay, so this very front piece, this is a little trick I've learned. Do not curl so close. So because I'm gonna like swoop it, I really don't wanna mess with that. I'm gonna pull it out in front of my face, then start it down there. Hold it a little while longer, still leave that piece out, still point it down. And let it fall. Okay, so another big trick that I found is let it cool before. A lot of people brush it out with their fingers. That's fine if that's the look that you like. I can show you what it looks like when you do that. Like, once again, this side is completely cool. There's no warmth left in it. So it's still super cute when you do it like this, but I just prefer even more broken, so I actually run my wet brush through it. It just makes it super relaxed. Again, I want to stress, do not do it while it's still warm. Your curl will completely fall out. Once it's cooled, it will set and it'll stay like this. I just kind of toy with this front piece until I get it to look how I want. This side's done. This side's still a little warm to the touch, but the back is cool, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush out the back, fluff up this front piece a little, or this top piece a little bit. Just waiting on this side to cool. It's just about there. There's some warmth in my scalp. I'm just waiting on it. You can see the big difference between the side that hasn't been messed with and this side. Okay, pretty good. Run my fingers through it again, just to show you what it looks like with just your fingers. It's more piecey, but I like mine to be super broken up, even if they stick together more. So that's done. I'm just brushing it out. Like I said, I don't like my part to go all the way back, so I'm taking my brush, half of that, brushing it back. I already have dry shampoo in my hair because this is day 2 hair for me. So what I'm just gonna do really quickly is take a little more dry shampoo. This is just to add a little volume at the root. Do the same over here. Do that. Once again, kind of zhuzh up the root. If you don't like much volume, then this is a step that you could skip. I'm just doing that. Then I'm going to grab a tiny bit of oil. Not much at all. Throw it together. Just focus it literally on my ends just so they're not frizzy. Focus only on the ends. Literally hardly anything left. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Biggest recommendations are curling iron or wand down, curl away from your face, let it cool before you brush it out. Actually brush it out with a brush, and that's it. Like I said, worst hair tutorial ever, but now y'all know how I do it. See you later.